Ever catch a glimpse in the mirror and notice your skin feels a little less springy than it used to?
Yeah.
Or maybe your joints sing a slightly louder tune in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds familiar for many.
If you're navigating life over 50, you're definitely in good company.
Absolutely.
And while we see these changes on the surface, there's quite a story unfolding inside, isn't there? Especially with collagen.
That's right. What's really pivotal to understand is this fundamental shift, in our body's collagen production as we age.
A shift. How significant are we talking?
Well, research indicates a really significant decline. Some studies suggest, believe it or not, a loss of up to 30% in just the first 5 years after menopause.
30%. Wow, that's huge. And it's not just about wrinkles, is it?
No, not at all. It
Yeah.
has profound implications for our overall structural integrity.
Okay, collagen. We hear the word thrown around a lot, but let's get down to it. What exactly is it, and why should we really care about this drop?
Good question. Think of collagen as the body's scaffolding. It's actually our most abundant protein.
The most abundant.
Yep. Makes up about 75% of the dry weight of your skin.
Yeah.
Gives you that youthful plumpness, elasticity, firmness.
The stuff we miss.
Exactly. But its role is much more encompassing. Collagen is the essential framework for flexible joints, strong tendons, even helps with muscle recovery.
So it's literally the glue holding us together.
You could say that, yeah. It's fundamental.
So as we age, this glue starts to weaken. When does that process really kick in, and how steep is the decline?
Well, natural collagen production begins a gradual descent, maybe 1 to 1.5% per year,
Right.
starting way back in our mid-20s.
20s already?
Yep. But the decline really takes on a steeper trajectory later on, particularly for women after menopause.
Oh, menopause again.
Yes. Some research points to a significant acceleration then. Losses of up to 30% of skin collagen within those first 5 postmenopausal years.
That's a massive acceleration. What's driving that? Is it just getting older?
Age is definitely a factor, but several specific things contribute, especially for women. The drop in estrogen during menopause is a primary driver.
Right. Estrogen plays a role in collagen.
A vital role, yeah. It helps stimulate collagen synthesis. Plus, our nutritional habits matter a lot.
How so?
Diets lacking key things like vitamin C, zinc, or even enough protein can actually make collagen breakdown worse.
Okay, so it's internal stuff like hormones, but also what we eat.
Exactly. And then there are the external factors too.
Like sun damage. I hear about that all the time.
Absolutely. UV radiation's a big one. But also pollution, smoking, even chronic stress. These things generate free radicals.
Free radicals and
Okay.
unstable molecules.
Precisely. They can directly damage our existing collagen fibers and also mess with the body's ability to make new collagen.
So it's a double whammy, less production, more damage.
You got it. Reduced production coupled with increased degradation.
Okay, this paints a bit of a challenging picture, but I seem to remember there's some good news. We're not completely powerless after 50.
Right. Not at all. That's what's genuinely exciting. There's a growing body of research showing we can actively influence our collagen health even later in life.
Really?
Specific nutrients, strategic hydration practices, certain natural compounds, they've demonstrated the ability to actually stimulate new collagen formation.
Stimulate new collagen.
Yes, and help protect the collagen we already have and even reduce its breakdown.
So adopting certain habits can actually make a difference.
Tangible improvements, yes.
Yeah.
Targeted habits after 50 can really help.
That's incredibly hopeful. I heard some strategies might even show effects in like 4 weeks. That sounds pretty fast.
It can be relatively quick for some initial changes, yeah. It depends on consistency, of course.
Okay, let's dig into these science-backed habits. The first one you mentioned involves hydration, but with a twist, not just drinking water.
Exactly. General hydration is important, no doubt. But this first habit focuses on nutrient-rich hydration, the kind designed to reach deeper skin layers where collagen is made.
Deeper layers. Why is that important?
Think about it. Dehydrated skin isn't a great environment for fibroblasts. Those are the cells that make collagen.
Ah, the collagen factories.
Right. If they're not properly hydrated, they get sluggish. Their collagen production slows down.
So it's not just drink more water, it's hydrate smarter.
Precisely. Hydrate smarter to really nourish those collagen-producing cells.
Okay, so how do we hydrate smarter? The idea was coconut water and chia seeds. That's an unusual combo.
It might sound unusual, but it's very strategic. Coconut water is packed with electrolytes, especially potassium, maybe 600 milligrams in a cup.
Electrolytes, like in sports drinks.
Sort of, but naturally occurring. These electrolytes can enhance cellular hydration, driving moisture into your cells more effectively than plain water.
So it's like a more targeted delivery system.
Kind of like the difference between a pressure washer and a garden hose, maybe.
Yes.
It helps hydration penetrate deeper.
Got it. Coconut water for efficient hydration delivery. What about the chia seeds? Where did they fit in?
Chia seeds are brilliant. When you soak them, they form this gel-like texture that's thanks to soluble fiber and something called mucilage. Yeah. And this gel acts like a tiny reservoir. It holds onto water and releases it slowly as it moves through you.
Oh, so it's like time-release hydration?
Exactly. Sustained hydration. Keeps your skin feeling plump longer than just water would. Plus, they're loaded with omega-3.
Omega-3s, right? Anti-inflammatory.
You got it. A tablespoon has over 2.5 grams of ALA, a potent anti-inflammatory. And we know inflammation is bad news for collagen.
So hydration, omega-3s, anything else from the chia seeds?
Yes, actually. Soaking them activates enzymes that make minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc more bioavailable.
And those minerals are needed for collagen.
They're crucial cofactors in the whole collagen synthesis process, so you're delivering hydration and some key building blocks together.
Clever. So the recipe is simple: coconut water, soap chia.
Yep, a cup of coconut water, a tablespoon of chia seeds soaked overnight is ideal. A squeeze of lime for vitamin C.
Vitamin C, always important.
Always. And maybe a little raw honey that might help fight glycation.
Glycation, that's when sugar damages collagen.
Right, sugar molecules basically sticking to collagen and making it stiff. Honey and lime can offer some support there too. It's a surprisingly powerful morning drink.
Okay, moving on. Habit number 2. The Powerhouse smoothie with avocado and kale. Sounds like we're getting into direct nutritional support now.
Precisely. This habit really highlights the importance of not just getting nutrients, but making sure your body can actually absorb them.
Absorption, that's key.
Especially for fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. You need healthy fats to absorb them properly.
Even if you eat foods rich in them.
Right. Without enough healthy fat, your body struggles to utilize them. So this smoothie with avocado and kale is designed to optimize that absorption.
Okay, let's break it down. Avocado, we know healthy fats, but what else for collagen?
Well, half an avocado gives you a good dose of monounsaturated fats. These are fantastic for strengthening the skin's lipid barrier.
The lipid barrier, that keeps moisture in.
Exactly. Prevents water loss, which contributes to lines and sagging. But avocados also have glutathione.
Glutathione, what's that?
It's often called the body's master antioxidant. It helps protect collagen from oxidative stress, the damage from sun, pollution, etc.
Ah, protection again, especially from the sun.
Yes, considering UV radiation might be responsible for, some say, up to 80% of visible skin aging by degrading collagen, antioxidants like glutathione are crucial. It's proactive protection.
Building resilience, not just repairing. Got it. Now, kale, always called a superfood.
And for very good reason, especially for collagen. Just 1 cup of kale packs, over 134% of your daily vitamin C.
Wow, that much.
Yeah. And we know vitamin C is non-negotiable for collagen building. It's a vital cofactor for putting those amino acids, proline and lysine, together correctly.
The building blocks.
The fundamental building blocks. Yeah. And since many older adults might actually be low in vitamin C, kale is a fantastic way to top up.
So avocado for fats and antioxidants, kale for a huge vitamin C hit. Do they work better together? A synergy?
Absolutely. This is where it gets really good. Research shows that eating healthy fats with antioxidant-rich veggies can boost nutrient absorption dramatically.
How dramatically?
Sometimes by as much as 400%. So blending avocado and kale isn't just adding benefits, it's multiplying them.
400%. That's incredible.
It is. So the recipe: half a ripe avocado, handful of kale, maybe remove the tough stems, cup of unsweetened almond milk, maybe another teaspoon of chia seeds. And here's a tip: a pinch of black pepper.
Black pepper. Why?
It contains piperine, which can further enhance nutrient absorption, creates a really potent smoothie for cellular nourishment.
Okay, habit 3 sounds intriguing. Sip your way to firmer skin with pomegranate juice, like a beauty drink.
You could call it that. Pomegranate has a long history, and modern science is really backing up its benefits for collagen.
Science is catching up.
Yes. Some clinical studies, like one from UCLA, showed about a 20% increase in skin collagen density in just 4 weeks with pomegranate extract.
20% in 4 weeks, that's significant. What's the magic ingredient?
It's largely down to its potent polyphenols, especially one called collagen. It's a real powerhouse.
Collagen, what does it do?
And 2 main things. It stimulates fibroblasts to make new collagen, and it inhibits the enzymes that break down existing collagen. Those are called collagenases.
So it builds new and protects old collagen.
Exactly. Remember oxidative stress and free radicals damaging collagen?
Yeah, the cellular villains.
Well, pomegranate's polyphenols you get around 500 milligrams in an 8-ounce glass act like shields, neutralizing those free radicals.
Like bodyguards for your collagen.
A great analogy.
Yeah.
It safeguards that collagen matrix. So the key takeaway is that powerful protective effect from these unique antioxidants.
And you mentioned earlier that many older adults might not get enough polyphenols.
That's a really crucial point. Surveys suggest maybe over 70% of older U.S. adults fall short. And here's another interesting bit. Polyphenol absorption seems to be better when you have them with healthy fats.
Ah, like with the kale smoothie. Fats help absorption.
It seems so. It suggests pairing your pomegranate juice strategically could boost its benefits.
Okay, so what are good pairings?
Good question. The suggestion was maybe a handful of walnuts, great source of omega-3s, or perhaps some almond butter on whole grain toast. That's good for joints too.
Double benefit.
Right. And maybe adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. That was mentioned for potential detoxification support and pH balance.
Interesting. And there's an anecdote about someone named Marie.
Yeah, a 61-year-old who apparently saw noticeable improvements in skin firmness after adding pomegranate juice. It highlights the potential.
So a simple morning drink, pomegranate juice, maybe ACV, and some healthy fats on the side.
Exactly. A powerful, simple ritual for collagen health.
Okay, habit 4, the protective trio. Citrus fruits, berries, and cucumber dinner. Sounds like a multi-pronged attack on aging.
It is, really.
Right.
By our 50s, our skin is often battling oxidative stress, that sort of low-level chronic inflammation, and maybe less efficient nutrient absorption. This trio works together to tackle these.
Synergistically.
Yes. Let's start with citrus fruits.
We know vitamin C is key, but citrus offers more.
You're right. Vitamin C is the star, obviously like the biological on switch for collagen genes. But citrus has more.
Like what?
Flavonoids like hesperidin and rutin. These can actually improve microcirculation in the skin.
Better blood flow to the skin cells.
Exactly. Better delivery of nutrients and oxygen to those collagen factories. And even the peel has benefits.
Peel.
Yeah, oils like limon and citrus peels might offer protection against environmental skin damage. So a daily orange or grapefruit or just lemon zest in water, it offers multifaceted support.
Simple enough. Next up, berries. Antioxidant powerhouses, right?
Definitely. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, they're packed with anthocyanins.
Anthocyanins.
The pigments.
The very same. They're potent antioxidants that specifically protect collagen fibers from free radical damage. Studies even suggest regular berry intake can reduce collagen breakdown.
Reduce breakdown, that's key.
Absolutely. Plus, they're full of vitamin C and other polyphenols. They work together to stimulate production and protect what's there.
How to get them in easily. Infused water with frozen berries is great. Refreshing, antioxidant-rich. Or the smoothie idea, like the anecdote about Helen, 67, who loved her berry orange smoothie.
What was in that?
Cup of frozen mixed berries, a peeled orange, maybe some Greek yogurt for gut health that's important too, and a dash of cinnamon for circulation.
Sounds delicious. Okay, third part of the trio, cucumber and ginger. Hydration and inflammation fighters.
Precisely. That low-grade chronic inflammation is a real enemy of collagen as we age. Cucumber's amazing for hydration. It's like 96% water. Deep hydration.
And the peel, you mentioned silica.
Yes, the peel contains silica, a trace mineral involved in collagen cross-linking that helps with firmness and structure.
And ginger.
Ginger's the anti-inflammatory star here. Gingerol, its active compound, has been shown to reduce inflammatory markers that contribute to collagen breakdown. Some studies show up to a 30% reduction.
30%, wow.
Yeah, and adding a pinch of cayenne pepper was suggested too to boost blood flow, helping deliver nutrients.
So a juice with cucumber, ginger.
Right, cucumber with peel, a thumb of ginger, mint, lemon juice, maybe that pinch of cayenne. Blend it, strain if you like. It's hydrating and actively fights inflammation for your collagen.
Okay, habit 5 shifts gears quite a bit. Direct replenishment. Bone broth and hydrolyzed collagen peptides. Getting collagen straight into the system.
Exactly. Since our natural production slows down so much after 50, often over 25% less, directly adding collagen through bioavailable sources is a really smart strategy.
Bioavailable meaning easy to absorb.
Yes. Both bone broth and peptides offer ways to support skin, joints, everything from the inside out. Let's start with bone broth. It's very popular now.
It really is. What makes it so good for collagen?
It's made by simmering bones and connective tissues for a long time, right? 12 hours or more.
Yeah, a slow process.
That slow cooking extracts collagen. gelatin, which is basically cooked collagen, and key amino acids, glycine, proline, hydroxyproline.
The actual building blocks.
The very building blocks the body uses to rebuild skin structure, joints, ligaments. And glycine is particularly interesting.
Why glycine?
Research suggests it not only helps connective tissue, but might also improve sleep quality.
Sleep quality. What's the connection?
A lot of our repair and collagen synthesis happens while we sleep, so better sleep supports that process.
That makes sense. How much collagen is in bone broth?
It varies, but a good cup can have up to 10 grams. Plus, you get minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, good for hydration, and skin elasticity too.
Any tips for making it?
Adding a splash of apple cider vinegar during simmering can help pull out more nutrients. And turmeric adds extra anti-inflammatory benefits.
So a warm cup before bed could be really nourishing.
Deeply nourishing, yes. A comforting ritual.
Okay, what about the hydrolyzed collagen peptides? How do they compare?
Peptides are more of a modern approach, often more convenient. They're collagen proteins already broken down into smaller fragments, peptides through hydrolysis.
Pre-digested, essentially.
Exactly. That makes them highly absorbable. Clinical studies have shown pretty impressive results.
Like what?
One study showed around a 40% improvement in skin elasticity and fewer wrinkles in 8 weeks.
40%. That's substantial. And they're easy to use.
Very easy. Usual flavorless, dissolve easily in hot or cold liquids, stir into coffee, smoothies, even just water.
Any tips for taking peptides?
Pairing them with vitamin E sources like almond milk or avocado can further support the skin barrier. One caution: avoid adding them to absolutely boiling liquids, as extreme heat might slightly affect the peptides. Warm is fine. Boiling, maybe not ideal.
Good to know. All right, our sixth and final habit. The radiance-boosting juice duo, carrot and orange. Sounds vibrant.
It is. Vitamin A and vitamin C are just such well-researched powerhouses for skin rejuvenation. This juice is a great delivery system.
So carrots first. Beta-carotene.
Right. The body converts beta-carotene into retinol, which is vitamin A, and retinol is vital for waking up those fibroblasts, the collagen-making cells.
Which get sleepy as we age.
They can, yes.
What?
Retinol also promotes skin cell turnover, helping reveal fresher skin.
And oranges. Back to vitamin C.
Absolutely. We can't say it enough. Vitamin C is crucial for synthesizing stable collagen fibers. Proline hydroxylation, technically.
Okay, don't need the technical term, but lots of C in this juice.
Definitely. One glass can give you over 140 milligrams, a really significant dose to feed collagen production. The key insight is using both vitamins together.
They work better together, like the avocado and kale.
Yes, another great synergy. Research suggests beta-carotene plus vitamin C is particularly good at tackling sun damage.
How so?
Studies show improvements in skin brightness, fewer dark spots, better overall tone and texture over time, maybe 8 weeks or so.
So it helps reverse some visible signs. Any add-ins recommended?
Yeah, adding a tablespoon of flaxseed oil brings in those omega-3s again.
Yeah.
Helps the skin's lipid barrier, reduces inflammation.
Good synergy there too?
And maybe a pinch of turmeric, more antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power. Great for dullness or uneven pigmentation.
So the recipe.
Maybe 2 carrots, 1 orange, that tablespoon of flaxseed oil, pinch of turmeric if you like. Maybe half a green apple for sweetness, half a cup of water. Blend it, strain if you want. It's a strategic collagen activating tonic.
This has been incredibly informative. Really a deep dive into collagen and what we can actually do about it after 50. It feels quite empowering.
It really is. While, yes, the natural decline of collagen is part of aging, it's definitely not a process we have to be passive about.
We've covered a lot.
We have 6 science-backed habits. That foundational hydration with coconut water and chia.
The Powerhouse smoothie.
Right. The protective pomegranate juice, the trio of citrus, berries, cucumber, ginger.
Direct replenishment with bone broth or peptides.
And that radiance-boosting carrot and orange juice. Lots of options.
And the key takeaway seems to be that these aren't overnight fixes, are they?
No, absolutely not. They're consistent daily choices. Acts of self-care, really grounded in science.
But even starting small, maybe with just one habit.
Exactly. Pick 1 or 2 that resonate. Incorporate a daily smoothie or that cup of bone broth. It can really start a positive cascade.
And the benefits go beyond skin, right?
Yeah.
Joints, muscles. Oh, absolutely. Joints, muscles, even hair, overall vitality. It's all interconnected. Consistency is truly the key for preserving the collagen you have and nudging your body to make more.
So the message is, start now. Be consistent.
Precisely. The sooner you start integrating these supportive habits, the better you can counter that natural decline and just feel more resilient, more vibrant. It's about giving your body the resources it needs.
It really is about taking control. So, thinking about everything we've discussed today, all these fascinating habits and their interconnected benefits, what single collagen-boosting habit really sparks your curiosity the most? What's the one you might prioritize trying? And thinking beyond just skin, what other positive impacts on your overall well-being do you imagine it could potentially have? It really is all connected, isn't it? Taking that first step is a powerful thing.